Okay, I think it's recording, if I did it right.
Yeah.
I always wonder. Okay.
Oh, and then I fell over.
Gosh. Alrighty. Well, I am Carly Stoffer, which a lot of you probably already know, but I'm one of the coaches in the group. And Erin and I just really wanted to jump on, and we want to do a weekly Zoom. So hopefully, one of these weeks, more people will be able to jump on, and that'll be awesome too. But if not, you can still watch this since it'll be recorded. So no problem. Hopefully, it will be helpful. And so each week, be thinking of questions that you might be having as you're doing your workouts, or planning your meals, or measuring yourself, or anything. If you have questions along the way, just kind of jot them down so that we can cover them in that weekly call, so that'll be helpful for you. Okay. So I'm just kind of going to start here. And what I want to talk first about is taking measurements and taking before photos and weighing yourself if that's something you choose to do. Because a lot of times, well, a lot of you started a program on Monday. Today's Wednesday, so just a couple of days ago. So it's not too late to take those pictures and the measurements, even if you're telling yourself it is and you don't want to do it. It's not too late. You still need to do it. But so why is that important? Like sometimes it feels like, I don't need to do that. I'm still doing the workouts, whatever. But really, you're going to see the differences along the way if you take these pictures and if you do the measurements. Because there are times I would never have seen the difference just by looking in the mirror, except I had taken a picture. Like I used to do it weekly. I don't do it weekly anymore. I do it by the program now. But like I could look at those pictures and actually see, oh wow, my legs actually got a little bit smaller. Like even though the inches may have reflected it, may not have, but in the picture I could see, or you can see muscle definition. You can see things that you may not notice right away just looking in the mirror. So definitely take those pictures. You don't have to share them with anyone, but I recommend you have them, number one, for yourself. And then later, once you get your after pictures, you might be like, oh, hey, I do want to share these, or your coach may want to shout you out and you might be like, yeah, here, take my pictures, which maybe you won't, but that is not required. Ultimately, they're for you. I just want you to know that it's important to have them. And measurements are important. I was just talking to Erin, and she was saying, like, when she started her first program ever doing the 21-day fix, how it was telling you to, do your legs, measure your arms and waist and bust and everything. And she was thinking, like, why would I measure my legs? Why would I measure my arms? And then she was so surprised when she would see the inches like going down when she would measure herself. And anyways, I thought that was crazy because it's so true, because you lose weight in places you don't expect it. So kind of, one, it's fun to see that because we all like to see that. And anyways, and we get stuck on the scale a lot. Like sometimes that's a mental battle. Like maybe it's not for you. And if it's not for you, like kudos, because that's awesome. But I can get obsessed with that number. So I have to be careful with how often I weigh myself, because I can get it in my head, like, and let it define me. And that's so dumb, guys, because we don't know how much water weight we have. We don't know how much muscle weight we have. We don't know how much fat we have that weighs whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least I don't. So anyways, I highly, highly recommend measurements and pictures. And then if you choose to do the weight, I think that's good to have over a period of time, because your weight will eventually go down, if you have weight to lose. So it's always good to have that number too. So I just wanted to cover that. I wanted to make sure that you did that. And if you didn't, go ahead and go do it. Because honestly, I still have to take mine, and it's Wednesday. So I'm not lying. I really do. And Erin's going to make me, because I'm going to keep saying I don't want to do it, but I have to do it because I started a new program and I need to, because I'll see some sort of results.
I have to do it too.
Yeah. See? So we have to do it. And I'll post a measurement diagram from one of the guidebooks to one of the programs, because you might be like, oh, I'm not sure how to measure. I'm not sure what to measure. And that should be helpful for you. Okay. And I think that's most of what I wanted to chat about. So I'll let Erin chat for just a bit about nutrition, and then we'll call it a day.
Okay. Also, hey, I wanted to add to your thing. So like infomercials, they'll say this girl lost like 19 inches, or whatever. And that, I mean, I get why they say that, because it makes you like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this program. I want to lose 19 inches. And then, so I lost 6 inches off my waist the first round of 21-day fix. And I was like, dang it, I didn't lose 19 inches. But I've come to realize that it was like a culmination of all of those like they add up all those inches. So like
Yeah.
the inches you lost from your arm, the inches you lost from your waist, the inches you lost around your legs, like that equals the 19 inches. Okay. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I was like down on myself, but I didn't understand how it was working.
Yeah,
So,
no, I remember when I figured that out too, and I was like, oh, that's how they're losing so many. Like, it's like that's a lot of inches.
I know, 19 inches, like they were really big. Anyway, so, okay. I wanted to talk about how important the nutrition is. And I'm going to use my own poor example to explain this principle here, because so the programs come with the meal plan already designed for you, and it's amazing because it's put together by nutritionists and trainers and scientists, people that understand this and have worked together to make the program, like the workouts and the nutrition, go together for maximum results. So you know this before, diet and exercise is what it takes to lose weight. I mean, you might see some success by focusing on one, but together you'll see the most success. And so since I've had my baby, she's like 4.5 months old. Since postpartum, I was cleared 6 weeks, I've been working out, but I haven't been following the nutrition plan like I should, because I don't know, I let old habits slip in, especially during pregnancy I did. And I think, being up all hours of the night and whatever, it makes you crave sugar and stuff just to stay alive and stay awake. But that's not a good excuse, because I kind of started falling off of my Shakeology every day too. And a big part of that was because, I'm going to be honest, during pregnancy, I had a hard time keeping it down. It just didn't ever sound good to me. And so I didn't have it every day when I was pregnant like I did before. Anyway, so it just took me a little while to get back on target. And but when I wasn't drinking Shakeology, I was drinking pop instead. And I've been pop free for like 3 days now. And it's so funny because I was never addicted to pop before, so I feel like embarrassed to even admit it out loud, because it was never something I struggled with until recently. And I blame my husband, because he's the one who's really addicted, and then he brings it home. And then I got addicted to it too. But anyway, so without the pop for the last 3 days, I've actually noticed an increase in my energy. And I've been drinking my Shakeology for like the past 3 days in a row too. And I know a lot of people turn to soda for energy in this world, in our community. And anyway, I think it's because we want that energy. We think about it for the caffeine, whatever, like it's kind of one of those energy boosts. And I am here to tell you that I think it was draining me more than it was helping. So I don't know. And the Shakeology too, if you haven't taken it for, like, if you haven't drink it for a while, then sometimes your digestive system is a little bit mad at you for a few days, because it's cleaning you out and getting you back on track. But if you drink it regularly, then it is a balanced digestive system. And I didn't know what that looked like before I started drinking Shakeology. I really honestly didn't. I didn't know how bad I think my digestive system was until I started drinking Shakeology, because I was like, oh, this is what it means to be regular. Which is probably TMI. But
No.
I don't know. And I think, I'm doing all the things that I should be doing put together. Like eating on plan and exercising every day and drinking Shakeology. And I really do feel great. I still am tired, because I'm a mom, and we're just tired. We have busy lives and we push ourselves to the limit each day. But I'm getting more done than I was like in the last month. I'm feeling good and I feel better about myself, and I feel like I can make better choices. I have a baby in my lap, if you can't tell. Say hi, Abby. Mwah. Anyway, so that's kind of my little spiel on that. Is there anything else you wanted me to cover?
No, and sorry if you see me writing. Someone just posted a question, so I wanted to jot it down.
No, I was going to say, I think I saw Tommy.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got it. We're good. But no, you're so right. Digestion, like that's one of my favorite things about the shakes is when I drink it every day and I'm consistent with it, like my digestion is regular. I feel much better. Like it helps with the bloat. I think
Yes.
soda for me, because I love soda too. I'll even drink 0-calorie soda and try to make myself feel better about it. But like when I'm drinking it, I feel way more bloated and uncomfortable, even though it doesn't have any real sugar in it, or like
Yeah.
it's the artificial sweeteners and the carbonation, and the combo is not good for me. But anyways, but yeah, I like that you shared that a lot. I think it's helpful because I think we all struggle with that to some degree. So
It's the drug of our day.
right. But I was just remembering I was gonna show Fixate on the on-demand just briefly. But if you still have a few more things to say, I don't want to interrupt. I'll go do that at the end. But I didn't know.
No, I'm done.
Okay, good. Well, no, not good that you're done, but I will. I will pull up because if you've seen my Beachbody on Demand video just of how to work it, you've probably seen this before. So I won't make it super long, but this goes along with what Tommy was asking. She was asking about good places to get different recipes. And okay, one of the places that I use the most frequently, honestly, is on the on-demand. And you might just think I'm saying that, but I really do. If you've ever got personal meal plans from me, most of my recipes are from Fixate or from one of the programs on here. I do get some from Pinterest. Pinterest, though, they have a ton of good ones, but I always try to make sure there's comments on there that tell you which ones are the good ones. You know what I mean? That are tried and true. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they're not always as good as you might the picture says. So that's my only thing with Pinterest is I just want to make sure there's good reviews and good comments on it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and screen share. Hopefully not show you anything you don't need to see. I think I got it pulled up. Not that I have inappropriate things, but you always worry when you're sharing your personal computer. I keep 1,000 tabs open. I'm like, what do I have on here? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm being silly. Okay, share screen. I think we're sharing. Are we sharing?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Okay, guys, so I'm already logged in because I keep it logged in. As you can see, my 1,000 tabs at the top. Okay, so this is my on-demand. And this is what it looks like on the computer. If you have the app, it might look slightly different, but you should still be able to scroll through and see the programs. So Fixate is one of it looks like a program. It's right here. It's called the Fixate Cooking Show. And
is it under member library? Is that where it is, or?
Well, I don't know if they have that category on the computer. Hang on, let me go back.
Okay, no, you're okay.
Unless I went back twice. Because now it seems like they're just all on one big screen, like the workout programs, see?
Yep.
It's just all one big screen now.
Like you said, it looks like it's a program.
Yeah, so you just click there. And what? I was like, did I click D25? Okay. So you can see these say right here, there's tabs right here that my arrow is hovering over. So there's overview, recipe videos, and program materials. So program materials, guys, those are just the recipes you can print off in PDF format. This is so cool. If you wanted all the recipes literally like a cookbook, you click on that and it has the index or contents, whatever, and it tells you what page these recipes are on. Look at how many recipes there are. Okay? And then it has the recipe. I mean, you can go to that page, you could type it in, you could print all this off and just, put it with your cookbooks and you have all of these. You could just come to it every time, whatever. But also what's cool, it's not just the recipes. If you're maybe not so great with cooking or not comfortable with it, you can check out a quick video. Look at this, tacos, 4-minute video on how to make these tacos. It loads it just like it's a workout program, obviously. Hopefully it might.
All right, guys, today we are making
we won't go through the whole
tinga
thing.
tacos, and they are a tinga beauty.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Anyways, you get so it's only 4 minutes, and they go through how to cook it. And
Medium high heat.
I'm not going to keep going, but you get the picture. And
well, it's awesome because it gives you the fixed containers.
Yeah.
Yeah. because not every recipe you find like on Pinterest or something will have it broken down.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't think I showed you that on here. Like it'll say like the apple muffins, 1 purple container, 1 blue for 1 muffin. That's what she's talking about, guys. 1.5 vegetable, 1 red, 1 blue, and it tells you that's for 2 slices of this pizza. So that's perfect. And if you did the on-demand challenge pack, you know what we're talking about. You have the containers. If you did 21 Day Fix, you have the containers. It goes with almost every program anymore, the newer ones especially. So I think it's pretty awesome. Oh, and if you don't know how to do the containers, if you got them and you didn't read the booklet, you didn't really care about them, and you just did the workouts, this Containers 101, it explains it to you. Like it's 8 minutes long. Meal prepping, if you struggle with meal prepping, it explains it to you. Like you can watch these videos on how to do it. That pantry raid one, it's totally awesome. It like helps you understand some of the things you could put in your pantry. It even, I think, is instead of certain things. It might have been different grains.
Yeah, it gives you examples of what you might have and what would be a better option.
Yeah, and I thought that was really cool. It's been a while since I watched it. But anyway, so I told you that wasn't going to be that long, so I am going to stop sharing. But guys, that's just on your on-demand with all your workouts. Like, so Tommy, that's one place that I love to get recipes. It isn't the only place though. I also have the Fix Day cookbook, which honestly, most of those recipes are on there now. Like, so you don't really need to go buy the cookbook if you have the on-demand. Because I think every time I've looked for a recipe, I've been able to find it on there. It seems like they've tweaked them a little bit, but they're still the same thing. So I'm trying to think where else. Sometimes I take regular recipes, and I'm confident enough in some of my swapping out abilities. So I'm always happy to help because I love to cook. I love to come up with ways to switch, flours around or pastas around or make a veggie instead of a pasta or whatever. I think it's fun. And I have meal plans available. In fact, why don't I post one of them from our exclusive group a couple months ago, Erin? I'll post one of those because it might be helpful if you're looking for recipes. Because I literally laid out recipes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks, and I told you what plan it was on and everything. So that might be helpful. And I think that's it. Oh, and Pinterest does have 21 Day Fix approved recipes. That is helpful. So that also tells you the container.
Yeah, because lots of coaches post those recipes and stuff, so they have the container breakdown too.
Yeah.
Of, how much a serving is of each thing.
Yeah. And even if you're not doing the 21 Day Fix program, and it says 21 Day Fix approved, they're just talking about the containers. So you can totally use that. I mean, unless you're following Shift Shop to a T or something like that, then you might have to tweak it a little bit. But anyways, I think that's all that I have. I hope it was helpful. If you watch this video and you still have questions, just comment below.
Yeah.
Answer. Hello. No. Anything else, Erin, before we get off?
Yeah, just 1 minute, buddy. I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording then. I'll see you guys later. Comment with any questions.